You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's power tap. Let's power tap as you join. Let's power tap. Okay. Let's share the live stream and power tap. Today is Friday. Chippy day. Chippy day. Let's power tap. 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 Hello, hello, hello. You are welcome as you join. Please share the live stream and power tap. Power tap. Let's power tap. Let's like the live stream. Let's power tap. Let's power tap. Let's like the live stream. Let's power tap. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the weekend. It's weekend, the first weekend in July. Oh my goodness. Time runs so fast. The first Friday in July 2026, the 3rd of July 2026. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. As you are joining, please power tap, share the live stream, and power tap. Let's wait for a few more minutes and I can start, okay? Ooh, excuse me. Let's power tap. Let's taputate. Enter po, enter po, enter po, enter po, enter po. Let's power tap. Let's enter po. Let's enter po. Let's power tap as you are invited. You are invited. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's power tap. You are welcome. Let's power tap. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Welcome to the first Friday of the month of July. Yeah. How is the weekend going? How has this month been for you? I know it may be too early for some people to be asking that question. How is July been for you? For me, July started well with me. By the grace of God, I thank God for health. I thank God for my family. I thank God for everything that I've been doing, that God has been sustaining me and strengthening me. God has been my backbone. He has been my anchor. God has been there for me. The universe has been smiling at me. Touch wood, touch wood, that, you know, I'm good to go in my health, in my businesses, in my life, everything that concerns me. I give God all the glory because without Him, without the power of God, without the favor of God, without the strength of God, without the mercy and the grace of God, I don't think I'll be able to do it. So, yeah, thank God for strength. Thank God for being able to come out every day, every day, every day. Some days, do I feel like giving up? Yes. I feel overwhelmed sometimes because of the workload. I feel tired because of the workload, right? But hey, it's a decision that I made and a promise to myself that surely as the Lord liveth, I will continue to show up. And if you don't show up, right, how will people know you? How will people engage with you? Visibility is the high currency now. Visibility is the high currency in business. Any business that you are in, if you say you are an introvert, you don't like to show up, well, AI is there for you. AI is making some people, has made some people money and all of that. But for me, I love to show up. I love to, because I have the confidence, I have the courage, regardless. Whatever people think or may think, I don't care. All I care is about myself. Hey, Fantasy, thank you for joining and liking the live stream. Give us a follow and I follow you back. Let's connect together and let's work together. That is why we are here. So let's go straight to the topic. What I have for us today is reflection. Remember, I asked earlier, I said, how has this month of July, how has it been for you? What can you say about July? Thank God for a new month. Thank God for favor. Thank God that God has kept you and I. Thank God for whatever we may be doing. Thank God for favor. Thank God. For me, I have nothing to say than to say thank you to God. Thank you to universe, because without them, and thank you to my ancestors as well, because they're looking down on me, right? Without them, I don't think I can do it alone. And thank God for good news here and there, here and there. You may think that you are not receiving any good news. Why do I know that you are receiving good news? Because you are alive. That's a good news that you are alive. It's a good news. I receive good news every day. The moment I wake up, I say, oh, thank you. Thank you, universe, for giving me another privilege. It's a privilege to be alive. Okay, so yes, you have to thank God. That's a good news every day. So let's go, because it's time to reflect on what we have been doing from the first. I'm not talking about June. June 2026 is gone, right? So from July 1st, what have you been doing? I want you to reflect back on those couple of days back and say, okay, how did I start July 31st? How do I start July 2nd? Today is July 3rd. How did I start my day? Where was I 3 days ago? What was I doing? Where was I yesterday? Where was I today? Where am I today? Okay, if you know how to plan and to, give thanks unto the Lord and to the universe, my dear, you are good to go. So how has the month been so far for you, my people? So let's motivate ourselves, looking inward and forward. Looking inward and forward. Looking forward. F-R-O, to and fro. Yeah, forward. Okay, so don't dwell on what has gone wrong or what went wrong. What is about? It's about discovering who you are. It's about discovery. Discover who you are. Discover what you are doing. Discover yourself. Are you a early morning person? Are you an afternoon person? Are you a night person? Because we work differently. Some people like early morning. Some people like to work in the afternoon. That is when they have the energy. Some people like to work at night when it's quiet, when everybody is sleeping. That is when they get their energy to work. There is nothing wrong when you choose the right time for you to work. But they always say that early birds rises, right? Early birds that rises early, they eat the good ones. I don't know about you. I'm not talking about eating one, but they catch the best part of the day. So early morning is good for me. I don't mind. I wake up early, even though if I sleep late, I sleep in the morning, I still wake up. That morning, I still wake up, right? So that is the thing that I'm talking about. So if you are going through some challenges, I want you to learn some lesson in that challenge. I always say to people, when you are going through any challenges, it's for you to learn why that challenges happen. What have you learned? What are the mistakes? What are the things? Why did you end up in having that problem? Why did you go through it? What are the lessons there? So those lessons is what will shape you, and to avoid it next time, so it doesn't happen again. Challenges surely comes our way, right? Sometimes we ask for it by mistake, by ignorance. Sometimes we don't ask for it. Hey, but when it happens, what have you learned? there are some mistakes that personally we have, we have made by ourselves, and we blaming other. We always like to shift the blame. Oh, you did this. Oh, you do that. You did this. Oh, you without pointing fingers to ourselves. You see, that is why I said you should look inwardly before you look forward. Look at yourself. Look at within you. What did you do? What have you done to get to where you are today? So if you know exactly what you have done, then you'll be able to correct your mistakes and then move on. Okay? So, and any setbacks is just a foundation for a fresh start. The mistakes has happened. The setback has happened. It's just a foundation because you will learn from those mistakes, and then that setback, maybe you lost some money or something something. That lesson that made you lose that money can be corrected and you can start again. There is no harm. The Bible says the righteous may fall 7 times. It is not necessarily, it's just like a parable or just a figurative speech that you will fall 7 times. It doesn't mean that you fall down, fall down. It means that there are some problems may occur. Some problems may. Hey, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Happy New Month, my love. I'm thinking that who is that writing? Oh, yeah, I like your write-up, my love. Challenges are not obstacles. They are the paths to growth. Thank you so much for your contribution, Robbie. Thank you, my love. How are you? How have you been? How's the new month? How is your business and your health? Particularly your health, because most people always chase after money, but they neglect their health. And they always say health is wealth. Thank you for that you know, comment. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you too. I love you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. I love people to interact with me. Okay, so we are talking about reflection. Reflect on what has happened, and whatever challenges you may be going through is just a stepping stone for you to get to the next level. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. When you get stuck, that is where the problem is. But when you move, even when you fall 10 times, let me tell you, keep getting up. Have I fallen? Yes, severally. I have fallen. My business I bought several businesses. But what did I do? I never stop. I pick up my pieces and get up again and keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, because there are so many. Hi, Rebecca. How are you, darling? Thank you for joining. I'm doing well, my love. Thank you. Thank you. How about you, Rebecca? Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Thank you, my love. God bless you. Happy New Month. Okay. So have I fallen several times? Severally? Yes, I have. Good. Good to hear that, my love. How is your baby? Right? So it's good. I have fallen severally, and I have gotten up several times. The more I get up, the more I am strengthened, and I am encouraged, and I learn from my mistakes that I will not such that I don't repeat the same mistake. Otherwise, you remain stagnant. Okay, so your current situation does not define your future. Your current situation doesn't define you as a person, and neither will it define your future. Why? Because it is what it is. We are born to fail, but failure is part of, like what my friend wrote here, that let me read it to you, to some of you who hasn't heard it. Challenges are not obstacles. They are the paths to growth. Failure is part to growth. When you fail, doesn't mean that that is the end of it. No, you get up and start all over again, learn lesson and move on. That is life. Okay, so there is an online business that I always talk about. I shared the obstacles that many Africans are facing in South Africa yesterday. And I'm going to repeat that again today. Why? Because we need to learn lessons from these, obstacles. Because I call it obstacles. Why? Because it shouldn't be. You know, Most of you know what is going on in South Africa now, right? I'm not against South African. I'm not against anybody personally, right? But I'm against the system and the mindset of the people. I'm against the mindset because anything you want to do in life starts with your mind. And the Bible says your mind that is where the devil plays, is the devil's workshop. Your mind is the devil's workshop. Let me tell you, everybody goes through some challenges with their mindset somehow. In other words, many of us, we hear voices. Many people hear, confusion. Many people don't know their direction. Many people they don't really know. They don't really get why they are here, right? It's no problem. For some people, it takes them time to know who they are. To some people, it takes them, they are quick to know who they are and where they are going. So these South African people decided that they had enough of foreigners in their country. And there is no qualms. They want foreigners to leave their country, right? It's no problem. Why are the people afraid to go back to their own origin, to their own country? Because they left their country for a greener pasture in some other African continents. They are living in the continent. They did not travel to diaspora in America, like America or UK or Canada, but they are still living in African continent. Why? Because they believe there is no life for them where they were born and grew up, like Nigeria, for example. Maybe some Nigerians think say nothing is working in Nigeria. Hey, let me tell you, there are two different people. I'm going to share this story that one of my coach told me or told us. There are two different people. One saw there is rain outside and he decided, oh, it's raining, I can't go out. Let me go back to bed. The other one, because he thought that nobody will be available or out there to buy or to patronize him. They both have shops, right? So the second one took advantage of the rain and said, oh, wow, this is the time for me to make more money. Why? Because they know that a lot of people need to buy something from the store and not many shops will be opened. Are you getting it? Two different people, the same scenario, right? But two different mindsets. One was able to say, oh no, it's raining. I can't go in the rain because, people will be locked home, will be staying home, not coming out to do any shopping. But the other person have the right mindset and say, no, I'm going to take this opportunity to make sure that I increase my sales. So he went in the rain, he opened his shop and he sold. So what am I trying to say here? When you feel that something is not working for you, you have the issue, you have the problem, you have the wrong mindset. Because if you are someone that cannot, reason and think forward, be a critical thinker, your mindset will slow you down. So the person who decided he cannot go under the rain, his mindset slows him down. Whereas the one that says, no, I'm going to take the opportunity of the rain and go out in the rain and make sure I open my shop and people will come and buy. And people patronized him and he sold, right? So it's two different scenarios, two different people, but the same scenario, right? 1 second. The same scenario. Okay? So, in other words, these people that they were chased out of or being chased out of South Africa were afraid to go back to where they were coming from. Why? Because they had the belief that, oh, they already failed. They've already failed. After running away from their home country where they believe the system is not working. And now they throw them out from where the belief system is working, where they have a better life. They've been thrown out or chased out to go back to their jungle. As a Igbo we say, go back to your jungle, go back to your jungle. Can you believe that whenever you have the privilege to travel to Nigeria or Africa, I don't know about any other part of Africa, right? But I always mention Nigeria because that is where I am from. So if you have the privilege to travel to Nigeria, you will see that 80% of the travelers are foreigners, like white people, Caucasian. You will see 80% on that plane are foreigners. Why? You are running away from your country and they are running into your country. You see, and there is this story I want to also share. There are two Americans that traveled to India many decades ago, right? They go to India. Both of them were in the sun. They enjoying their holiday and all of that. So one of them said, "Oh, my friend, there is opportunity here. Can you see all these Indian people? They're working under the sun in the heat, no slippers, no shoe in that scorching sun." So one of them, when they returned back to America, the other one didn't even budge. He said, "Oh, this part of their life, that is how they live, and all of that. Can't you see?" Anyway, one of them now decided that, this is an opportunity for me. So he now traveled to China and make sure that he meet up with manufacturer. He told them his plan and all of that. And when he got to China, he created already when he was in China. He had friends. He had made friends. He had made friends and all of that, right? So he was communicating with them. Now he started to manufacture shoes and slippers and he sent them to China. This man became a billionaire overnight in dollars. In dollars. He became a billionaire in dollars. Why am I setting this stone for you? Why am I sharing these experiences for you? It's for you to grab the invitation that I'll be inviting you to start this online business with me. As I was saying, talking about the Africans that they were chased out of South Africa, number one is because they don't have any hope that anything can work again for them. They don't know how they can change their life. They don't know how to, how they can start from the scratch again. It's because it's by starting all over again. And I always have this mindset. It's a personal thing for me. I always say to myself, when I see people that are struggling, that they don't want to go back to where they come from, it's number one for me. I believe maybe they had problems with people or they borrow money from people and they never paid. They never paid them. That is number one. Number two is I always say that when most of us that came to diaspora, we came to an unknown country, unknown culture. We all have culture shock, food shock, everything shock, 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 because we have never lived here. When I came here, the first thing I noticed myself, because I arrived here at night. That time, what do you call it? British Airways always leave in the morning, and then we got here at night. The first thing I noticed for about an hour drive to where I arrived to, the house that I was arrived to, was there was no wink of light. When I got home, I was thinking maybe they will take the light. The light didn't go throughout. In the morning, the second day, the third day, and I have to say, hello, you people are living on what 24/7 light? Unlike Nigeria, when you sit down for maybe 1 hour, The NEPA will take light more than 20 times. And they will say shouting up NEPA up until now. They're still shouting up NEPA, up NEPA. Why? Because the government they have not fixed that system of making sure that every home has light. So that is the problem there. And so these people are afraid to go back to their country. Why? Because they ran away from the system that is not working. And now they've been chased back to go and face the tune, to go and dance to the tune and fix their country. And I always say to myself, as I was saying earlier, that I always have that mindset that, after all, when I came to this country, I have never been to this country. Even when I came, people had to show me and tell me what to do. The first week when I came, the second week I was given a bus pass. That time the bus pass maybe is about maybe £1 for the whole week, and you can travel to anywhere, both bus and train. It will take you on a long ride. On a long ride, you can go from one end to the other, and any line, the Jubilee line, the Kalu, whatever and whatever, any line, just jump on it. You are good to go. And when I got the bus, they told me, take this bus. These are the buses that you will see around where I was living then. I think 2 buses were the major buses that were popular in my area at that time. So they say, if you take this bus, it's going to this area and it's going to end here. If you take another bus, it's going to this side, towards this side, and it's stopping here. So I got, and they said, whenever you got lost, if you see a policeman, just tell policeman, give them this address. The policeman will guide you to where you are going. The policeman will make sure that they used to call us JJC. Johnny just come. They just show the address to the policeman and they will direct you home. Okay, that is how I started my journey in this country when I first came. And so for us to go back, it shouldn't be any fear. We shouldn't have that fear in us that, I cannot go back. Oh, I cannot go. Why can't we go back? We build this nation for them. Foreigners are still building the nation for them. They are still recruiting COS, people from Africa, to come and work for them. Because their people are so lazy, they can't do it. And yet, you end up being a slave again. You are running from slavery, and now you are in the what do you call it, 21st slave. Because this is 21st slavery. If you cannot stand on your own and work on your own, run your own business, and you're still working under these people, you are still under slavery. This is organized slavery. That time, oh dear, sorry. Those times, Jehovah, what's wrong with this thing now? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm coming. Sorry. Is it okay? 1 second, please. Ah, let's okay. Okay. I hope it's much better now. Okay. So this is 21st slavery. This is 21st slavery. 21st century slavery. So, in other words, if you are still here in this diaspora, if you are in diaspora, you need to get yourself out of that rat race and be independent. Be independent. I had someone sharing about CIC and CSO and all of that. I don't know much about that, right? But I know that people that maybe they were sponsored to be working for them and working under them and all of that. Because there was a lady that shared a story that she has been on from COS and now she got a papers. When you if you are lucky to have your papers or your documents to live to remain in this country, right? The next thing you want to do is to make sure that you become independent by working for yourself, by starting a business. Be an independent person, because the more you work with government, taxman, they carry half of your salary, and you'll be working longer hours, working. And the taxman, the longer hours you work, the more the taxman take your money. He doesn't have to take permission from you. He will just take it like that, like that. Okay, so in essence, what am I talking? Or what am I saying here? Take action today. There is an online business which could help you create an additional stream of income. There is an online business that I am doing. I am part of the community, and it's been a while. I don't know how to tag people's, what do you call it, all these stories. I don't know how to tag them. If I know how to tag, I will be tagging all the stories here for you to see, because evidence boku, ceremony boku, victory boku, people they cash out, people that even they are nurses. As a nurse, as a doctor, you know, they are in our community. The business has been running for 52 years. 52 years. If those people that were chased out of South Africa have online business, they shouldn't be afraid to go back to their own country. Why? Because it is an online business. Online business can be done from any part of the world. It can be done from any part of the world as long as you have the right mindset, you are teachable, you are able to follow the simple system and the structure. Hey, you are good to go. You will earn extra income whilst you travel the world, because we are us. For me, that is what I am, that is why I'm doing this business. Legacy for my children, to leave a legacy for my family, my grandchildren, all of them, and freedom. I can travel anywhere at any time. If I wish to travel today or tomorrow, I will pick up my bag and go. I'm good to go. If you are working, you can't do that. If you're in a 9 to 5 job, you can't do that. If you don't wait, maybe until when you have your holiday, 2 weeks holiday or 3 weeks holiday max, I don't know, right? You cannot travel. Now, summer is here. You have children. What time do you spend or do you have with your children? Do you have the plan to even take your children out of the country this summertime? Or you will still go and keep them with a minder, or let them be stuck with a extra lesson? I'm not saying extra lesson is not good, but are you always available? Are you always available? Thank you, my love, for that love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Are you available? Let's assume that, you don't have the finance to take them out or travel out, but are you available to stay at home with them for that period of 6 weeks or 8 weeks that they will be having their holiday? You cannot afford to. Why? Because you have to pay bills. You must put food on the table for them. Children, when they are on holiday, they eat more. Or is it in our household that our children, our grandchildren eat more? They eat more. You spend more money. Why? Because they are there. Children, when they play the small time, they say, "Oh, grandma, I'm hungry. Oh, grandma, I need this. Oh, grandma, can I have that? Oh, grandma, please this. Oh, that. Daddy, this. Daddy, that." Or you will take your children, pack them, and go and drop them with their grandparents. Grandparents too have a life to live. They have trained you. So it's your time to take care of your children and take care of yourself as well at the same time. So this online business will give you that leverage, will give you that freedom of whatever you want to do is your decision. You can wake up at 10 midnight. You can wake up at 1 midday. If you are someone that you are doing that, your business will not grow. So you have to be disciplined and have principle. Work with principle and be determined. Be determined. Okay? So there is an online business which could help you, create an additional stream of income. As I have said, take action by believing in yourself with high hope that this business that I want to start, I must start it and I must do it and I must be successful in it. That is what I said yesterday. You have to say to yourself, you declare to yourself, "Hi, Opeolu, I am going to be successful this month." But if you don't have anything doing, how can you be successful? If you don't have any business, you can't be successful because you are idle, right? But if you are not idle and you have a job, you have a business that you're doing, it will multiply. And I'm not saying that, hey, you should leave your 9 to 5. Get yourself grounded first on your 2 feet before you can, start your business. FME expert is is in property business. Is in property business. Look at him here. Every time I watch his video, I'm into property as well. I'm into online business as well. I have several businesses that I run. If I'm not able to do that, I will not be here. I'll probably be clocking and clocking out. I'll be maybe having my lunch. I don't know. If I'm on 9 to 5, maybe this time they will say, "Oh, this is the time for your lunch." They will give you order, the authority. It means you are not working under your own authority. You are working under someone's authority. You have no willpower of your own. Why? Because you are under someone. You are under someone working for them. There is nothing wrong doing that. Let me tell you, because there is a system that works in my country, and these Igbo people are the one that use this kind of system, like apprenticeship. You will see maybe 4 people, 5 people, men in particular, not women, right? Young men working under one man. They're trying to learn to understand the business. While they are serving their boss, their master, they also building their own clientele, because they know these people that comes to the shop they sell to. Some of them will stand at the entrance of the market and say, "Oh, madam, what do you need? Can I help you? What are you looking for? Why did you come to the market today? I can give you whatever you are looking for. I can help you get it." That is how they make their own commission as well while they are serving the master. And when they are done, I love their system. The master will now give them freedom. He will ask them, maybe after serving them for 5 years, 10 years, 8 years. I'm telling you, they always serve them longer. After that, the master will now set them free. Now you are free to go. You've done well. You have made me money. You have helped me in my business. And they will give them substantial amount of money to go and sell. Even if they don't, like one said, I don't give my workers, I don't give them money. when they are going. Why? Because already they have built their own customer, right? Now, he said, what I give them is the contact of the same business where I buy my items. That is the contact. And that is more than money. Because if you give them money, maybe they may spend the money lavishly and forget about it. But that contact will give them millions and millions of dollars in return. In return. And so I want you to reflect on how you start this month and how you want to end this month of July. Are you still going to be the same person? Or are you still going to be in the same position? Or are you still going to be doing the same thing and expecting something different or results? If you don't do something different, change is constant. You will keep repeating the same mistake, and you will be blaming people. Oh, it's the devil. And people are fun to always say, oh, the devil, the devil, the devil. Who is the devil? Your mindset is the devil. Your mind is the one playing at you. There's no devil anywhere. There is no devil anywhere. There is no devil anywhere. The devil that you are struggling with is your mind. It's your mind. Your mind is playing up with you. Oh, don't do it. People will talk. Oh, you are not good. You can't do that. I saw an opportunity yesterday. It's not for me per se, right? And I sent it to quite a few people that has been asking me for help. And I said, oh, this opportunity is for you. Do you know what? I saw one of them online yesterday, and I reached out to her and I said, oh, and she said, oh, thank you for the information. Thank you for, I'm just listening to the messages and all of that, there is no light in Nigeria. That's, in our area. I don't know whether it's all over Nigeria, in the area where she lives. And then she wants to charge a phone and the, what do you call it? Power bank. I said, okay. This morning when she sent me a message, she just said, oh, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, ma. How are you? That's it. This is so, and I said it in that message. I said, listen, I have a good thought towards you because I want you to change your lifestyle, change your life, especially your children. You have been struggling. I want you to have a change of mindset by starting this business, by doing this, by doing that. And what she told me yesterday, oh, I get back to you. When she got back to me this morning, she did not even mention about the business. Ma, I want to know more about the business. I want to do this. How can I have a word with you? All she said was, oh, good morning, ma. That's all. How are you? That's all. Do you think that person is eager to help themselves? Heaven help those who help themselves. If you don't decide and make up your mind that I have enough, I have had enough of this issue, this problem, being the same person, being in the same place all the time, my dear, by December 31st, you will still be in that position. It's not a cause. It's because you have not made up your mind. You have not, and they always say preparedness meets success. One of my coach said something yesterday. He said, opportunities meet those who are ready. Opportunity meets those who are ready. Are you ready? If you are not ready, opportunity will not come your way. If you are ready, don't you? And I always say to myself, there is a way that the universe always work with us. There is a way that blessing always come towards us. There is a way which I don't know how to explain it to you, but I have sat down to look at my life and inward and thinking forward that how does it work to be blessed? How does it work? Is it by working? Let me tell you, it's not by working to get blessed. So it's not by doing business to be blessed either. There are some things that you need to do for God to bless you. It's not because you are in a business. Do you think everyone that is in business are making it? Not everyone that are in business that are making it. Not everyone. Not everyone that is in business are making it. Not everyone, right? The heat, the sun is coming in this direction now. We are facing the east. Oh, east, west, sorry, the west. Right? But with online business, when you start this online business, my goodness, it's just a matter of time. Because in our community, we help each other, we support each other, we lift each other up. In fact, our bosses, two of them, they are Canadians. They are white people. And it's not like African people that doesn't want you to grow. No, they want us to grow. They give out all the information that they use to get to where they are. This year, they will be celebrating 10 years being with our business. Our business has been established since 1974, 52 years. We celebrated 52 years last month, June. And the promo is still going on till, because it was supposed to end on the 30th of June. Thank God they, extended the promo. And I'm going to be sharing that on my platform. So anyone that is ready to join this July promo, my dear, you are good to go. I don't normally like to mention figure, but let me tell you, people are cashing out 10K just one time, not in a month. $50,000. It depends on your currency. For me, it will be 50,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds, sometimes 100,000 pounds, sometimes in a month, 1 million pounds. If they did not make a decision and said yes, they will not be able to earn such figure, 5 figure, 6 figure, 7 figure, 8 figure in a month. If they did not say yes, decide to make a change to their finance, to their life, and all of that, my dear, they will still be where they are. One of my direct coach, we celebrated that 2 days ago, which was on the 1st, right? My God, when she opened her mouth to share a story, and we'll be learning more about a story when we have a weekly meeting. When she opened her mouth to share a story, my God, you need to be where people are. Move to where people are moving. Move to where money is moving. Move. Move with people. So I'm going to end the live stream here. If you know that you are ready, join my community. We are celebrating 52 years in this business. We celebrated it last month. My direct coaches, we are going to be celebrating 10 years. They joined the business. I joined them, and I don't have regrets. No, I don't have regrets. Amongst other small businesses that I'm running, my dear, this one is a high income flyer income business that, hey, and I always say one stream of income is not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. So you need to help yourself. You need to make a change. You need to take action, not just by saying, oh, I will do. Take action and ask people who know the way. Like my people say, follow those who sabi. Follow those who sabi road. Oh. We have Cameroonian, we have Nigerian, we have Kenya. All Africans, doctors, lawyers, in fact, nurses. Everyone is looking for something different in their finance. You don't want to be earning and, from hand to mouth. Before the end of the month, the salary don't finish. The salary is don't finish because of bills, bills, bills. And yet you said you escape slavery mentality. You are looking for a greener pasture, and yet you put yourself in a bondage of slavery mentality, serving. I'm not saying that you cannot do 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. You can use that to boost. My people will say, you use money to earn money. You use money to make money. If you don't spend, you cannot get. If you don't invest in yourself, you cannot grow. That is it. If you don't learn, if you don't continue to learn, you will, you'll be dying slowly. Your brain will be, dying slowly. God forbid. This is not a cause. This is reality. And on this platform, I don't gatekeep. I will tell you as it is. Because why? We all left our country for a reason. And that same reason you are here, enslaving yourself. Why not get out of it? You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity, my dear. The opportunity, Boku. Make I speak my language for you now. Eh? Make I speak Patois. Make I speak Nago. My brother and sisters, make una wake up. This business, they give you any amount that you want to get. Some people, they get 50K in a month, 1 million in a month, 100K in a month, 5K in a month, 10K, depend on how they work. If you put all the effort in, my dear, if you want to know more, go into my bio. Please click that name. You will see a link there. That link will take you to my website. Watch the video, just few minutes video. It will explain everything to you. And if you are convinced, if you want to be part of us, as I've said, the promo is still going on this month. The promo has been extended to July. Time wait for no man. Take action, take opportunity. Opportunity comes to those that are ready, not those that are laid back, those that are waiting for, manna to fall from heaven. Manna doesn't fall from heaven anymore. Manna does not fall from nowhere. You have to go where success is. Don't wait. Success will not come to meet you in your house. Success will not come and meet you, and you are saying, oh, I'm retired. Oh, I'm this. Oh, complain. Oh, they dead. Stop complaining. Change your mindset. Remember, I said that earlier. I said, the first thing you need to do is your mindset. When your mind is right, you'll be able to do more and better. You'll be able to do more and better. For those that on YouTube, go and check me out on TikTok. Go and, because I have not put the link. I don't think I've put the link. Am I sure? I think I did. There is a link in my bio on YouTube. Click that link. It will take you to, my website, and then go through it. You will be glad that you joined. You will have a story to tell. You will never remain in that poverty mindset. Do you know that 90% of people are poor? They're living under poverty. 90%. Only 1% are making it. Why not be among the 1%? Why not be and make sure that you are among the 1% of the world? And it's the way the world is going now, my dear, a lot is happening. That if you are not careful, I don't want to say what is in my mind. I don't want to say it. If you are not careful, may God help us. So anyhow, anyone that is ready, that they want to change their life, they want to take the next step, take action by clicking my bio, go through it. It will take you, to the next phase. Go and watch the video. Just a few minutes video. It will help you. It will help you. People are making it. If you can invest in your life, You will never regret it. Prepare for your future. The future is now, not tomorrow, not 2027, not 2030, not 2050. Hey, my dear, work now so that you can rest later. Until I come your way, I still remain to say, okay, please, if you need any information, connect with me and let's grow together. Let's make this moolah together. It's not, nobody has two head. Oh. People that are making it, they don't have two heads. They have one head. But what's the difference between the poor and the rich? They take action. So the action taker, the risk taker, yes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So take a risk today so that you don't regret tomorrow. Take care and God bless you. Bye bye. Have a good day.